Hello everybody, I'm just popping on here to make a quick little video, and I want to kind of give a little rundown of how I've been feeling and kind of go over the ebbs and the flows of the life of a truther, let's say. So personally, I started my journey for truth very young. I'm talking like, I don't know, probably starting at like 6 years old. I had a tumultuous childhood, and that kind of made me distrust a lot of things that people told me. Um, and, growing up, going to church with my family on and off, I would always question certain things. And of course, they weren't super happy or open to explaining things to me because that would kind of put them in the hot seat, right? So that's where that started. And then, I'm in Jersey, so I was very close to 9/11, and I was very close with people in my school, my high school, whose parents were in Manhattan, that day. And so as I always had these questions and weird events and all these different type of things had gone on. And throughout this time, I've always been super spiritual, and I've always felt like there is a creator who loves me. And sometimes it's tough love, right? But there is somebody out there, or not somebody, but there is a force out there governing this world. And I've always felt that magic was real and that manifestation is real. And so spirituality has always been, a huge part of my life. And once I got more into, let's say, conspiracies, looking into different stuff, I would go through these phases where I would see different people online and read different stories. Sometimes I would be completely captivated by it, deep down the rabbit holes, as we say, right? And sometimes I would quickly move away from it, and some conspiracy theories have stuck, right? But as I've gone on through the years now, I realize that a lot of what goes on legitimately is social engineering and psyop. And I really do believe that there are out in the world, think tanks out in the world that monitor people and understand how different people think, and they kind of can follow a train of thought that a group of people might go down, right? So they can set up any kind of psyop that they want, and they have a good idea on how these people are going to react and how certain parts of the population are going to react, and will they believe it or will they not believe it? Will this rabbit trail go down to actual information, or will these people veer off and get sucked into these limited hangouts? And so I do believe that there's a lot of that going on. And so for me, it's been really, really hard and increasingly harder to trust a lot of stuff that I see. And I can't just believe anybody, and I've witnessed a lot of truthers that there's just something off about them. A lot of these big names who people still really like, I'm not going to name them, but a lot of these big channels, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on BitChute, Odyssey, Rumble, all of them, Rockfin, all of them. A lot of these big channels, they seem like they push definitely certain narratives, and they might be putting like a little bit of truth in here and there. But I think for the most part, they push a lot of fear, and they push a lot of propaganda and all that, right? And so for me, because I've been a truther for so long, I'm tired. I'm so tired, and I know there's a lot of people out there that are like me who have been at this for a long time. And I'm sure a lot of them feel the same, and I'm sure some of them don't, But this is just me. I'm tired of not being able to trust anybody. I'm so tired of questioning my own sanity, because I'm like, well, man, if nobody is seeing this, maybe I'm the crazy person. You know, maybe if nobody it recognizes that this person is a straight up shill, or, you know, has an agenda behind their content, you know, maybe I'm the crazy person, or maybe I lost my touch and my intuition is not strong anymore, you know. So I don't know. I've been struggling with that a lot, especially recently. And there was even a point, you know, over the last few years where I was like some sort of um, unidentified atheist. Like I had lost so much faith that I really couldn't even put my intention or attention into the creator, which for me is so weird because I've always had I feel a deep connection with the creator or the source or God, you know, Heavenly Father, call him what you want, doesn't really matter. But um, I don't know. So that's where I'm at. And I'm just struggling, but I'm hoping that with our community, we can find some truth and stick together. And with each other, hopefully, we can use our collective intuition to weed out the crazy people who are just, you know, put here to be divisive or, you know, insert themselves. So that's all, guys. I hope everybody has a great day and a great weekend coming up. I'm looking forward to more streams from We Are Awake TV and everybody else in our little community. So, I don't know. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.